the refusal or failure by the president to respond to the invitation, I call it invitation of the House of Reps to explain his position on the war against insurgency and the recent loss of lives in the Northeast, particularly in Borno State, is not only a big disappointment, it's also an affront to the intelligence of Nigerians. It's an affront in the sense that we operate in this country a constitutional democracy. And in that democracy, there's a tripod: the legislature, executive, and the judiciary. Legislature have the right to probe into the activities of the executive. And you will agree with me that the recent failure of the military to checkmate the rising case of insurgency by the terrorist group ISWAP and Boko Haram has cost this nation a lot in terms of human lives, in terms of material resources. We have imported arms to the tune of billions from US and other countries. We have deployed soldiers and personnel to the battlefront, and we have lost these soldiers. We are losing innocent people, and we are losing farmers, and we are in recession. And the implication of this killing of farmers is that there may be drought. There may be scarcity of food. We're already feeling it now. So it is of interest to every Nigerian, not the least, the National Assembly. So what they have done is in consonance with the constitutional provisions. Well, I read disappointedly and surprisingly, to my shock and dismay, that the Attorney General of the Federation, Shehu Alhaji Malami, stated that the National Assembly has no powers to summon the president. This is highly disappointing of an Attorney General and a senior advocate of Nigeria. Of course, in recent times, the conduct and speech and utterances of that minister leave so much to be desired. It's unfortunate that he has to speak that way, because constitutionally, by virtue of Section 89 and Section 88 of the Constitution, as amended, the National Assembly can summon the president. His immunity does not extend. His immunity only relates to court appearances, but not to legislative appearances.
I don't know. I didn't hear from Mr. President that President Muhammad Buhari, will not come to National Assembly to address. I don't hear that. But there are rumors and there are people saying that he will not come. But well, by and large, either come or not, as a father of the nation, I believe that when things are going wrong, he should have come to address the lawmaker, because they work hand in hand. We see other country, for example, in US, every bit of the security reports, president normally comes out to address his citizen, and that should be the primary function of every president of the nation. He should have come to address, because we are practicing democracy, and the democracy by our primary school definition is a government of the people, by the people and for the people. So if President feel remorse of not coming to address the issue, then there's a question mark there.
What I have to say there is, I don't know the reason why our president will refuse to answer the National Assembly. I don't just understand why the country is on fire. Look at killing here and there, everywhere, killings. Masses are dying. We hear news. There's no road in Nigeria. Then the National Assembly are calling, come, let us know how we are going to put this in order. You are listening. You see, Nigeria now, I'm tired of what I see in Nigeria.
Well, first of all, In Nigeria, we practice democracy, which is the government of the people, but the people are for the people. And I don't see the reason why the president will refuse to address the nation on this very important threat, very dreaded issue that has begot this country. I think president on his own volition that earlier accepted to address the nation. The news carried it earlier that he was willing to go to the National Assembly to present himself for that issue. But recently it was on the news whether or not he's not going to appear again. So I don't think it's normal. If there is anything the president is afraid of, we don't know. But if there's nothing, I think he should boldly come and address the nation, or present himself in the National Assembly, probably to address them on the important issue.
He owes as a duty to Nigerians to appear and explain to Nigerians the reason why he has allowed indolent, failed personnel to remain as service chiefs, even against the outcry of Nigerians that these service chiefs ought to go because they have nothing to offer Nigerians. He needs to go and explain that. He needs to go and explain and justify the billions allocated to the ministry, to the Ministry of Defense and the military. He has to answer those questions. He needs to go and assure Nigerians of their safety, of the safety of their lives and properties. He needs to explain to Nigerians why banditry, kidnapping still persists despite resources allocated to fight these areas. There are many questions the president must go to answer. But it's unfortunate that a cabal in the presidency have persistently refused to allow President Muhammadu Buhari do the right thing. And Nigerians will not accept this. And we are looking at the National Assembly to see what they will do against this insolence, against this disobedience, and affront to their legislative powers and rights.
My reaction to that, the failure of our president to appear at the National Assembly is rather unfortunate. By my own estimation, this would have been a good opportunity, good ground for him to talk to the nation. This is a very fertile opportunity for him to address the nation because there is a lot going on in the country. We believe that him talking to the representative, that is the people of the country, because the National Assembly is a representative of the people. So talking to them is as well talking and addressing the country. So it means a golden opportunity to talk to the nation, to address the nation regarding the issues and those things that are bothering the nation. And so I do not know, even though I would have been surprised if he had attended the National Assembly, because I do know that the General Muhammadu Buhari that I know wouldn't have attended. But of course, his number one lawmaker advised him never to disregard that invitation. It's rather unfortunate. At this period, we pray that God will give us a better leader coming 2023.
If you go to America, you understand, they practice democracy. That's exactly what we are practicing in Nigeria. And for instance, the president of America, from time to time, he addressed the citizens of America. You understand? So, personally, I wonder why our president finds it very difficult to address the masses. You understand? Like I heard over the radio where people are debating that whether president will come or not. You understand? Some even betting. Some said he will come. How much are you going to stake for it, whether he will come or not? You understand? So all those things, I don't see what is happening, what is making our president not to come to address the masses, and people are dying. You understand? So it's to me, it's very unfortunate.
Naturally, they will be divided along the line of APC and PDP. But these legislators swore an oath primarily to uphold the integrity of the constitution and to defend the Nigerian populace, not the party. Party considerations come secondary. So we will not allow primordial sentiment. I'm a member of the APC, as I'm speaking to you. I'm a card-carrying member of the APC, even a candidate of the APC. But in this, the APC and the PDP must come together, eschew primordial party considerations, come together and do the needful. Do the needful. If the president refuses to come and address the nation or answer questions, there's nothing wrong in setting the impeachment process on against him, because that is an impeachable offense.